No one can take what you built. They can't. They can try. And if you didn't run into me today, they might have. Does that make sense? You built you, and no one can take that from you. Not even you. I can't be like, yeah, nah. No, my degrees are my degrees. My books are my published books are my published books. My clothing line is my clothing line. My hair care products, look at my edges. I'm so excited. Look at my edges. My eyebrows are still a work in progress, but look at my edges. I'm so excited. I could actually, like, what? I did that. You understand? So it's like, I need you because I know there are other, and this is not me going, oh, I'm so great. I am great though. But it's more along the lines of, look at what you're doing. Look at all the stuff that you do for people on a day-to-day basis. Your name is set. Your name is set. The issues that we had with the other celebrities was that they had someone else's shit. I wear my name. You understand? They had someone else's name on their body as advertisement. Everything around here is advertisement. You understand? Why are you advertising someone else's brand? Does that make sense to you? This is what I taught my men in my life and the rest of the people around me. No one's name is more important than your own. You should not be wearing someone else's brand on you. You should have your name here and whatever code or phrase or whatever is on the back. You understand? Yes, people are like, oh, he's wearing his own name. You're damn right I'm wearing my own name. Why? My own name is better than fucking Gucci. You understand? And then people are like, oh no, they're an established brand. Bitch, I've been established for 52 years. You understand? I have been in corporate, in building management, whatever, for 52 years. You understand? And it's just like, who makes you an expert? Me, because I went through it. We got to stop this. We have to wake up. It is time to wake up. You cannot have someone else's name on your body. Now, let's do something fun. Look down on you right now. And those that are doing it, thank you. Look down at yourself. What on you belongs to you? You'd be like, oh, everything belongs to me. I bought all of this stuff. You understand? This shirt, yes, I purchased it. I purchased this shirt, right? There's no branding on it that says it belongs to me. That frequency is not on the shirt. Now, if I wish I had a shirt. Oh, this is one of my coziest hoodies. It's one of my coziest hoodies, right? This is one of my coziest hoodies. That's that. And it has House of Kayla on both sides. Has House of Kayla on both sides, right? This is my favorite hoodie. Anytime I go outside, right? In that hoodie, they know that hoodie belongs to me. It belongs to me. You understand? This shirt could be left somewhere and nobody would know who it belonged to, who designed it, who created it. They wouldn't know I got this off Amazon. It's really good on Amazon. It's very cheap. It comes in like a pack. But anyway, they wouldn't know I got this off Amazon. There's no branding to say that they got this from Amazon, that this came from Amazon. If I left that jacket at the gym or whatever, because I go to the gym, at the gym, they would be like, what's House of Kayla? And they would be like, okay. And they would know it's a House of Kayla jacket. Does that make sense? There are motivational speakers, influencers. These are the people that I want to work with. You're on your podcast wearing someone else's shirt or a shirt with no branding on it. Why? Like, why are you doing that? People, one thing I've learned in this journey, especially like when it comes to branding and marketing, I learned that no matter what you have on, if it's blank, people are not going to remember it. Unless it is a killer color or the weirdest color you can find, they'll remember that. Like, I had a friend who passed and he wore a lime green outfit, head to toe, lime green. And he was like a chocolate, like a dark chocolate. So it was crazy when we pulled up and I was just like, yo, what do you got on? But it is at least 12 years later and I still remember that lime green outfit. This is for my designers, creators. This is important. Remember I told you, every time you sit in front of me, you better have your notebook. When you put your stuff out there and you have content, stop believing that you can only do one thing and not do something else. If someone's out there going, yeah, we already know that. Okay, what are you doing with it? You understand? You look down at yourself and you're like, what belongs to me, right? I know this shirt doesn't belong to me. It belongs to Amazon. I know the tights I have on don't belong to me. They belong to Amazon, right? Same thing with the glasses. I've purchased these glasses, but these glasses don't belong to me. I might start making glasses. These glasses don't belong to me. They belong to Warby Parker. Now, this necklace belongs to me. I made these necklaces. You understand? This is my necklace. This is a necklace that no one will have. Why? Because I designed it. It's mine. It's no one. No, it can't be it can be duplicated, but it will never be the original. Does that make sense to you? And same thing with this necklace. It looks like a very simple necklace, but it belongs to me. And no one could be like, oh yeah, I had the same necklace. I'm like, no, you don't. I made this one. Boom. You see? You see how that feel? How that tastes in your mouth? You see how that feels? That's how people always like, oh, why do you walk the way I walk? Because most of the stuff I have on, I designed, and it came from me. I designed this. I'm not wearing someone else's shit. I'm wearing my own stuff. Same thing with my copper bracelet and my jasper bracelet and, my obsidian for protection. Because y'all be crazy. But yeah, these belong to me. I am working on helping people understand that individuality needs to come back. This Borg mentality that we've become, we got to get rid of it, because there's no more originality. And then there'll be like, the originality is being suppressed. I kind of feel that way sometimes when I look at my subscriber count and I look at my YouTube channel and all that other stuff, and I'm just like, this is odd. But I digress. But like I said in a video earlier today, shorter and faster is not always better. Sometimes wait on that line. You might get information. Because honestly, the information that I have now, the team that I have now, the devices, the knowledge, I'm happy I waited. I'm happy I waited and didn't jump, because if I would have jumped, I would have plateaued by now. I wouldn't have seen. You need to see the other staircase. Does that make sense? Like, a lot of buildings have elevators now, but I remember there used to be places that didn't quite have an elevator. And when you went up the steps, it would be a door, and then you would be like, where's the other staircase? And you would have to find the other staircase. Usually it's pretty close, but you would still have to find it. And if you don't realize that you got to go this way sometimes or this way sometimes, once you're going straight up, you'll miss the staircase that takes you to the next level, and you'll get off on a floor that you're not supposed to be on. And then you're sitting here going, I don't understand why I'm still here. You're still here because you're not supposed to be on this floor. You got to get off that floor and go upstairs, because you belong upstairs. You don't belong on this floor. That's why it feels funny. That's why it feels like, why hasn't this grown? And I know it's supposed to. You're missing something. And you need to muscle test to figure out what it is. It's like, am I delaying? Because I'm not delaying. But it's like, am I delaying? Am I the bottleneck? Am I the issue? Muscle test. And they'll tell you. And then you'll go, okay, if let's say they say you are the issue, right? Then you muscle test everything that comes in your head. I would love you to for you to write it down, but everything that comes in your head, ask them, is this the issue? Is that the issue? And I'm telling you, you will find out stuff about yourself that you knew, but you didn't know. And it's mind-boggling. It's just like, learn to muscle test. I got to do more lessons on muscle testing because I've been talking about it a lot. But I think that is it for the video. I love you guys. I talked about it a lot, so I'm definitely going to chop this up for the masses. I love you guys. Stay up, stay blessed. Deuces, and I'm out. Thanks for watching.